I am an otaku, and today I am just gonna talk about anime, and little bit about waifu. Then let's not wait and start the DD number 13. I am Kaila Prince. You are watching DD number 13. Let's start the video. So in the last video, DD number 12, I talk about how I'm gonna explain my favorite animes and how my anime journey start in the DD number 30, and I'm not gonna talk about any of my day-to-day life and my YouTube channel videos and pros and cons about my DDs and everything. So let's talk about first how I get started and how I connect to the anime. It is about COVID time in 2019 or 2020 when I first found out about anime. Actually, I know that anime exists, but I saw them as a cartoon and I didn't watch the cartoon at that time. So I didn't realize that the story of the anime and the anime and cartoon are way too different in many ways. But first time I know about anime that animes are in on whole different level and whole other plane than cartoon was in a video of God Nixon. God Nixon was a YouTube gamer who is making a PUBG mobile video at that time, and he review his wall set or wall room which are made few months ago. So in that video, he saw the two pictures and he saw that he was the big fan of Naruto and Goku, and also on his right arm, Naruto was tattoo of the Naruto. He printed the tattoo of the Naruto in his right arm. You can visit his Instagram and you can show that he was the big fan of the Naruto series. So at that time I didn't realize that that was the Naruto or anything, but saw a crazy picture and I think, okay, dude was some fan of some kind of so I didn't pay that much attention and watch out the video. After that, in 2021 my college year starts and the pandemic of the corona was over. So I visit the college, and at that time I got Netflix subscription from my phone, friends, and that in that Netflix subscription, while I'm scrolling the Netflix page, I found out anime which is Naruto, and the same character which I saw in the net uh, God Nixon's hand, which is on the my Netflix page. So I thought about that. Let's see how that anime or this cartoon is good. So the big YouTuber like Nixon is printing his tattoo on permanent tattoo on his arm. So I start the watching the Naruto. On the 3 or 4 episode I hook up to that anime, but I didn't know about anything anime still. After watching 130 or 140 episode of Naruto, I found out that anime was a whole different thing than cartoon. Cartoon is for entertainment, but the anime is for entertainment too, but also the story. Naruto's story is the way better than I ever imagined or ever expected from any anime or any cartoon at that time. So I watched out the whole Naruto show, and it was about 700 or 600 episodes, 283 episode of the first Naruto, and then the Naruto Shippuden starts. So I dropped the Naruto because it was 700 episode of the Naruto Shippuden, and at that time it was not on the Netflix, the whole Naruto Shippuden. So I drop that Naruto Shippuden and find a good movie of anime to watch, and that was my first movie. And you all know each and every fan have their first or their favorite movie, and majority of their, if you ask them, they say only one name, and it was your name. Your Name is the best movie I ever seen in the anime or my life. I can easily compare them with the any kind of movie. It was live action, take the live action, or take the Hollywood movie, take the Bollywood movie, take any kind of movie, and my first rating was gonna be the Your Name. It was made my day when I watched that movie, and I I am after watching that, I watched Silence Voice. These two movies make me a big fan of the anime then Naruto. After that, I started watching Naruto Shippuden on that website on Japanese. Cause till this that then I am watching all anime and movies are in English. But after watching those movies, I realized that let's start the watching Naruto Shippuden in Japanese, cause all Naruto Shippuden's episode are not on the English dub. So I start watching those in Naruto in Japanese voice, and I am become a big fan of Japanese voice actors, because there is a subtitle, but listening to the Japanese voice from the character made me feel like, oh my god, that was the great thing I ever heard. Like Naruto's voice actor, my favorite voice actor was on whole Naruto series is Madara and Kakashi. Madara's voice actor as or is a, how can I explain, was a banger. He was entered on the character of Madara and record the voice. I am sure of it. He was the great person to or the best person to voice over or the voice act Madara character. Madara character is the best character I ever seen or best villain I ever seen before One Piece. Cause after completing Naruto, I start watching One Piece, and the One Piece is one of the best show and one of the best manga ever made in the history. One Piece is my favorite anime. How can I explain that? When I start watching, I realize that oh, this animation is not good for any kind of anime, because I watched the Naruto Shippuden and Naruto Shippuden's animation is good. But I then realized okay, then it is about 1,000 episode. Then it's gonna be a good animation after all. But I as soon as I transfer my focus from animation to story, I realized that animation, who cares? The story was one of the best story I ever seen. Cause I am the big fan of Pirates of Caribbean, which is a movies of Jack Sparrow. You know, Jack Sparrow who was a pirate and one just fooling around in the ocean and everything. So I watch out Pirates of Caribbean's two time, one time in Hindi and one time in English. So till until I start watching anime, I am the big fan of the Pirates of Caribbean. And then when I saw One Piece, I realized that it was about pirates. Let's see if it can beat my Pirates of Caribbean's experience. And the experience of the One Piece was way too great than I ever imagined. I can't explain that experience in my word. But after watching 36 or 37 episode, that was an episode of Along Park when Nami stabbed his hand and crying and asked to Luffy to help her, and Luffy just put his head on her head and say, "Of course, I'm gonna help you," and then destroy the whole Arlong Park. It was one of the best scene on the my anime career till that day. After that, my One Piece journey was started. I daily watch one to five episode, and I am enjoying that until I reach the episode number 930. Cause episode number 930 was last episode. Cause One Piece is still airing. After that, I have to wait each and every week to watch my next episode, to watch my upcoming wait have to wait for upcoming episode, and that was way too painful than I ever imagined. I am starting to realize that I have thoughts like, if I die, then what happened to the One Piece, and how Luffy gonna find out the One Piece, and Luffy gonna be a king of pirate or not? What gonna happen and everything. But then I realized Oda is at the top of the world. So I start the reading manga until chapter number 1056. I read it the manga till chapter number 1056, because at the chapter number 1032 the Joy Boy was introduced, and that was one of the best thing to watch in your life. I am recommended each and every fan to watch One Piece without spoiler. If you get spoiler about Joy Boy, then it's over. Your whole taste of One Piece was gonna burn to the death. So see you in the DD number 14, cause it was way too long to explain my experience and explain my whole experience in just 10 or 12 minutes. So I'm gonna continue this to the next video. Bye bye, have a nice day, see you in the DD number 14.